You squeezed them, you hammered them to the point of desperation. Some men just want to watch the world burn.
You complete me. You're garbage who kills for money. Tonight you're gonna break your one rule.
Welcome to the Recap Vault. Today we're descending into Gotham City, a place of corruption, chaos, and a hero who became something more than a man. This is The Dark Knight 2008. Christopher Nolan's sequel to Batman Begins wasn't just a superhero movie, it was a modern crime epic that reshaped the genre. With its grounded realism, psychological depth, and an unforgettable villain, The Dark Knight became a cultural landmark and one of the most acclaimed films ever made. Released in 2008, it turned comic book cinema into myth, anchored by Christian Bale's stoic intensity and Heath Ledger's haunting performance as the Joker, a role that would earn him a posthumous Oscar and redefine what a movie villain could be. The story begins with a precision bank robbery. A group of masked men, each wearing clown masks, storm a Gotham bank used by the city's mob. One by one, they betray and eliminate each other until only one remains, the mastermind who orchestrated it all. When he removes his mask, we meet the Joker, and from that moment on, Gotham will never be the same. The opening heist instantly told audiences this wasn't a typical comic book film, shot in IMAX and paced like a crime thriller. It set the tone for Nolan's obsession with realism and moral chaos. In the wake of the robbery, Gotham's criminal underworld trembles. The bat signal lights up the sky nightly, and rumors of the masked vigilantes' growing power keep the mob in hiding. Meanwhile, copycat vigilantes dressed as Batman appear across the city, trying to imitate the legend, but without his discipline or purpose. During a drug bust, Batman intervenes, taking down the criminals and their leader, Scarecrow, who has re-emerged from the shadows. Yet the copycat Batman complicate his mission, turning order into confusion. Batman meets with Lieutenant Jim Gordon, who's been tracking the bank robbery. The evidence points to the new criminal player calling himself the Joker. For now, Gordon focuses on a bigger threat, Gotham's mob, while Batman promises that the clown can wait. At the same time, we see the return of Gotham's brightest hope, District Attorney Harvey Dent. Confident, idealistic, and fearless, Dent represents everything Batman cannot be, a public symbol of justice. His relationship with Rachel Dawes, Bruce Wayne's former love, only complicates things further. Bruce sees in Dent a potential successor, someone who can be Gotham's hero without a mask. Together, Gordon, Dent, and Batman form a fragile alliance to dismantle the mob. They know that cutting off organized crime is the only way to truly free the city. But the mob is already on edge. Their finances are in chaos after the Joker's robbery. Their money launderer Lau flees to Hong Kong to escape prosecution, taking their fortunes with him. When the Joker crashes their secret meeting, everything shifts. He tells them Gotham isn't theirs anymore. It belongs to chaos. He offers to kill the Batman for half their money. The mob laughs him off, not realizing they've just invited anarchy into their world. Meanwhile, Bruce returns to his hidden base, the temporary Batcave set beneath Gotham. Wayne Manor still lies in ruins after the fire, but his mission hasn't stopped. Using his resources and Lucius Fox's technology, he investigates Lau's network and prepares to bring him back to Gotham. No jurisdiction, no limits. With Fox's help, Batman infiltrates Lau's Hong Kong skyscraper, abducts him, and delivers him straight to Gotham PD. With Lau's testimony, Gordon and Dent indict hundreds of mobsters, crippling Gotham's criminal core overnight. For the first time, hope feels real, but hope draws attention, especially from those who want to see it burn. The Joker begins his reign of terror by broadcasting a chilling video. He's kidnapped and killed one of the Batman imposters, painting his face in mockery, and leaving a message: if Batman doesn't reveal his identity, people will die. Nolan turned Gotham into a stage for moral experiments. Each of the Joker's crimes wasn't random. It was a test, designed to push Batman and the city toward moral collapse. Soon, high-profile officials start dying. The judge who oversaw the mob trial is blown up. The police commissioner is poisoned. The Joker strikes at a charity fundraiser for Harvey Dent, forcing Gotham's elite, including Bruce and Rachel, into chaos. Batman intervenes, rescuing Rachel, but the Joker escapes. His message is clear. This isn't about money or power. It's about proving that order itself is a lie. The city spirals into panic. Commissioner Gordon tries to protect the mayor, but during a public ceremony, disguised officers open fire. In the confusion, Gordon appears to be killed while shielding the mayor. Gotham mourns and Harvey Dent's faith begins to crack. As the Joker's influence spreads, Batman grows desperate. He confronts mob boss Maroni, demanding the Joker's location, but learns the truth: even criminals are terrified of him. You can't reason with a man who wants nothing, Maroni warns. The Joker isn't like the mob. He's chaos given form. Harvey, grief-stricken and enraged, starts to lose control. He kidnaps one of the Joker's men, desperate for answers, flipping a coin to decide the man's fate. An early glimpse of the darkness waiting inside him. Batman intervenes, reminding Harvey that his image as Gotham's White Knight is what gives people hope. If he falls, everything falls. The next day, Bruce Wayne holds a fundraiser for Dent, reaffirming his belief that Harvey represents Gotham's future. He begins to believe that maybe, just maybe, the city could one day move beyond Batman. But the Joker has other plans. The Joker seizes control of Gotham's news broadcast, announcing that if Batman doesn't reveal his identity, people will die every day. The ultimatum grips the city in fear. Panic spreads, and faith in the symbol of the Bat begins to fracture. Bruce wrestles with an impossible choice: reveal himself and end the killings, or stay hidden and risk more innocent lives. But before he can decide, Harvey Dent steps forward and takes responsibility himself, falsely declaring that he is Batman. He's immediately arrested and used as bait to draw the Joker out. The plan works. During Dent's transport, the Joker attacks the convoy in a scene that defines modern action cinema. Trucks flipping, bullets flying, chaos everywhere. Batman intercepts, leading a high-speed chase through Gotham's tunnels. The Batpod roars through wreckage, outmaneuvering the Joker's armed trucks until the two finally face off in the street. The Joker stands in front of the Batpod, daring Batman to run him down. But Batman swerves, crashing instead. Out of the smoke, police rush in. Commissioner Gordon, alive and working undercover, emerges, capturing the Joker. The crowd cheers. The monster is finally in chains. Vault note: the convoy chase redefined how practical effects could be used in modern filmmaking. No CGI trickery. Real vehicles, real explosions, all choreographed for authenticity. It set a new standard for blockbuster realism. Gordon's family is reunited. Dent's reputation soars, and Gotham breathes again, but too soon. The clown laughs, unbothered by pain or threats. He tells Batman that his real power lies not in destruction but in choice. He reveals that both Rachel and Harvey have been kidnapped, each held in different locations rigged to explode. One can be saved, not both. Batman chooses Rachel, but the Joker lies. When Batman arrives, he finds Harvey instead. Across the city, the other building explodes. Rachel is gone. The fire burns half of Dent's face, scarring him physically and spiritually. The Joker escapes police custody, taking Lau with him, and burns the mob's money to ash, proving he never cared about wealth. For him, chaos is the only currency. Dent wakes in the hospital, shattered by guilt and rage. He blames himself, the police, even Batman. But above all, he blames the Joker's philosophy, that people's morals only matter until the world goes wrong. Nolan's genius was making the Joker less a villain, and more an idea, an embodiment of disorder that exposes the fragility of human ethics. Disguised as a nurse, the Joker visits Dent in the hospital, whispering poison into his thoughts. He tells him that chaos is fair, that life and death should be decided by chance. Then he leaves Dent with his trademark coin and walks out as the hospital erupts in flames behind him. Dent is gone. Two-Face is born. The Joker escalates his games, threatening to blow up Gotham's hospitals unless a man named Reese, who plans to expose Batman's identity, is killed. The city turns on itself, desperate, afraid. Bruce speeds to protect Reese while Gordon races to evacuate hospitals. The Joker's plan succeeds in one sense. Gotham's people now fear each other more than him. He's turned morality into a weapon. Later that night, he hijacks two ferries leaving the city, one carrying civilians, the other prisoners. Both are rigged with explosives, each holding the detonator for the other. If one doesn't destroy the other by midnight, both will die. As the minutes tick down, the city's fate hangs on the edge of a decision: fear versus humanity. Meanwhile, Batman tracks the Joker to a construction site filled with hostages disguised as clowns. He fights through chaos to reach him, using sonar technology wired through every phone in the city to locate his enemy. When he finally corners the Joker, the clown only laughs. He's lost the battle, but not the war. Because while Batman fights him here, Harvey Dent is already out there, seeking vengeance. The ferry sequence turned the entire city into a moral experiment. It wasn't about explosions, it was about the choice not to push a button. Few blockbusters have dared to ask that much of their audience. Batman stops the Joker, leaving him hanging above the city. But true to his word, the clown hasn't failed. His real victory is Harvey Dent's fall. Batman arrives too late to save him. In a condemned building, Gordon's family is held hostage by the disfigured Dent. The once noble prosecutor now flips his coin for justice, deciding who lives and dies by chance. Batman tries to reason with him, but Dent's faith is gone. He believes Gotham's entire moral foundation is built on lies. As the coin falls for the final time, Batman charges. Dent is knocked over the ledge, falling to his death. Gordon rushes to the edge, seeing his White Knight lying broken below. In that moment, Batman makes the ultimate choice. He tells Gordon to blame him for everything. If Gotham learns that Harvey Dent became a murderer, its hope will die with him. But if Batman takes the blame, the city can keep believing in goodness, even if it's built on a lie. The police hunt Batman through the darkness as Gordon smashes the bat signal. The hero becomes the villain, and the villain becomes the myth. When The Dark Knight released in 2008, it wasn't just a box office success, it became a cultural phenomenon. It grossed over $1 billion, redefined superhero storytelling, and changed how studios approach blockbuster filmmaking. Heath Ledger's Joker became an icon of cinematic history. Unpredictable, philosophical, terrifyingly human, his performance transcended the genre, earning him a posthumous Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor. The film reshaped how audiences viewed heroes and villains. After The Dark Knight, the line between justice and obsession in cinema would never look the same. Christopher Nolan proved that superhero films could be smart, political, and morally complex, exploring surveillance, ethics, and the price of idealism long before the genre demanded it. Its influence can be felt across modern cinema, from tone to cinematography, from storytelling ambition to audience expectation. And through it all, one truth remains. Batman didn't win by defeating the Joker. He won by choosing to become the villain the city needed, the silent guardian, the watchful protector. Outro, that was The Dark Knight 2008, a film that blurred the line between hero and myth and showed that sometimes, to save what's right, you must become what's wrong. If you enjoyed this recap, subscribe to the Recap Vault, your shortcut to the movies that shape pop culture.